Hey guys, it's Dan back with another graphic novel comic book review. So I was talking to a buddy of mine who works in a library, and we always talk like old comics. And we were talking about like classic Spider-Man, and he asked me if I'd ever read Kraven's Last Hunt, and I admitted no, I had never read Kraven's Last Hunt. So he managed to pull in some favors for me, and he managed to get a copy. And so I will have to admit, I have never read the original Kraven's Last Hunt, but I did read the one where they tried to bring Kraven back from the dead, and I saw a lot of like reusing of the themes from this book since I had read that one. I really enjoyed the newer one that brought back Kraven, but we'll get into this one. Now, if you're not familiar with who Kraven is, Kraven is a Spider-Man villain. He's like a Russian royalty, like, hunter. And he's like a trophy hunter, basically. And he has a thing that he really wants to get rid of Spider-Man. And they mention he's dying in this issue, but they don't really say what he's dying from. And he manages to subdue Spider-Man, and then he buries him and takes over his identity for a little while. But while this is going on, there's this other villain called Vermin, who I found to be quite interesting. It was kind of creepy, kind of a horror kind of villain where he's like a rat man and he hunts and eats people, like he pulls them down into the sewers. I found that to be interesting and kind of like creepy, scary, but they didn't really go into too much detail because this is an old Marvel comic, you know, from back in the day. By the way, this collects issues of Web of Spider-Man 31, 32, Amazing Spider-Man 293 and 294, and the Spectacular Spider-Man 131 and 132. In the end all, I found this to be just okay. Like I said, it seemed like the Vermin storyline seemed to take a majority of the spotlight when it came to this story. Like, it didn't really seem to focus on Kraven all that much, even though it's Kraven's Last Hunt. It felt kind of really subpar for, like, a major villain for it to be his last hunt. So, I thought this was just okay. I enjoyed it, but I thought it would have been a lot better, like the newer one when they tried to bring him back. So I only gave this a 3 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. Like I said, I thought it was just okay. For those of you in the U.S., I will have a link down below if you want to pick up a copy of this. I also will have the book depository link for those of you outside the U.S. I really, as of the time of filming this, I don't know what's going on with Amazon. I don't know if they're still delivering and sending out stuff due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I really don't know. So we'll have to cross our fingers on that one. But if you came here looking for comic book recommendations or reviews, please hit that subscriber button down below. And also while you're there, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload again. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time, later.